Well, in this competition, it's a little bit different to the other Thermaltake competitions which I've been in, where it was always about a computer. You know, I was modifying a computer. Now this time, Thermaltake asked whether I could modify RAM modules, and they have these tough RAM modules, and they've got the aluminium casing on them and things like that. So it was a little bit different, but I actually enjoyed it because it didn't take so much time like the normal computers which I've made for Thermaltake. The big challenge here is I'm up against some real big top guns, top-notch modders. Some of them who I know, I think from all 8, I know six of them, yeah. And I've seen their work, so I knew it's going to be tough RAM, tough competition. I think I pulled it off in the end. It's an online competition. The voting is just going to start now as soon as this video is finished and the other videos are finished. I'm not exactly what date it will be, but everybody can vote. You can even win some tough RAM yourself. I'm sure it's not going to be the last tough RAM competition that they hold. One day I was thinking of making a Rambo mod anyway. I like the Rambo 1 film the most. The other one sort of, you know, slipped into the typical Hollywood mainstream I cannot die films, and it's not exactly my thing. But Rambo 1 was very realistic, and that's why I like that film very much. I knew one day I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to make a computer out of it. Just like all the other themes which I make. I need a theme. I have to sink my teeth into the theme. Now, as far as RAM is concerned, Rambo. I was thinking of making, with the RAM modules from Tough RAM, of course, from Thermaltake, making a RAM and a bow, because Rambo actually had a bow in the second film. But I decided to go for the knife, one of the Rambo knives. Of course, every film has its own. I think mine is from Rambo 2 or Rambo 3. And I made something like a replica of it, as you can see there, but seeing as the RAM modules are very, they're equal on both sides, they don't sort of, you know, point off like a knife. So I made a double-sider. You can use it as a pizza cutter as well, if you like. It's got the jagged edges on the top, exactly like with the normal Rambo knife, and on the bottom you've got the blade, which I've lit up from the back. Then I took another 2 modules and I put them on the top of the gun. You can see them if you really look close, otherwise it sort of blends in with the whole, you know, gunmetal theme which I did. So they're hidden there between the gun muzzle, fuselage, or whatever you call it, and of course the telescope. And if you look closer, you see them there as well. They fit in very well, and what I like about the Tough RAM is that you can actually slide the top back and forth, and with the paint job, of course, you don't really realize that it's actually alien. It's not part of the gun. So that's what I wanted to do. Then, of course, I needed some type of, hook-on, take-off system to put all the weapons there, so I made this plaque. I took the cheapest wood I could find, polished it up. I flamed the wood knots and everything so that it's more intense so that you can see it. Wired it all up with some LEDs and put it onto that gun rack there. And just, of course, it's got a little picture as well, so that you know that if you see it for the first time, there are so many films and so many themes with guns and with weapons, but then you know that it's actually Rambo. Unless you're not my cameraman who does not know what has not watched a Rambo film. But I had to slip that one in there. Overall, thank you very much to Thermaltake that I could make this project, because it was really fun. It was nice to make something like this and not actually stick it into the PC and set it up with all the other hardware, but just just show off one piece of hardware. Hope you like it.